And welcome back to the Minecraft Adventure Files, the Hardcore series. Last time, we got involved with this cave. We started really exploring this cave and finding out what it was all about. And I've been slowly building up my inventory with resources that I can use to further my crafting adventure. However, we have not encountered, aside from the zombie dungeon in part 3, we have not encountered a single mob. And I know I'm on hardcore mode because it says so right here, and I can't change it. But, as I mentioned, it's very possible that there's bugs right now with the mobs not spawning, or I just haven't been lucky enough to encounter one yet. But I have a good amount of armor. I'm just missing boots. And it's intact. It's 100% good. And I also have plenty of health food on me. For this trip anyway. As well as my wits. And the bow and arrow. Oh, there's lapis already. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. Ooh. Yeah, see, this is something else that can kill you, is this lag, man. I'm really not liking this. What the heck, Notch? The game never lagged like this in 1.7. Now all of a sudden it's constant. And I know my hardware didn't change between those updates. So let's pick up some of this Italian leather, which actually is not Italian leather. In my art history book, lapis lazuli was actually mentioned. And of course we know that it is a type of stone that they used in certain forms of ancient Greek and Egyptian art in their different pieces that they made. A lot of narrative stuff. And so the lapis was a type of coloring that was natural. They didn't have to worry about using pigments. It was already blue. So they used it. And Notch put it in the game. Now, if it was a little more abundant, we could use it as a form of building material. I plan to, because as a dye, it is completely useless. The whole dyeing process is nice, but it only works on wool, and let's face it, we want to dye other things. Crap! Sorry, I got the phlegm going on, but we have made it to Diamond Country, and that is quite hilarious. Actually, no, I'm not doing this. I am making the furnace right here. I am taking 3 iron, and I am turning it into a pick, so that I can clear my throat. Extremely annoying. It begins. I've actually been having a lot of trouble with my sinuses lately, more than usual, because of the change of seasons. But what are you gonna do, right? Ah. Oh, the scary cave noises. Alright, let's put this here, put that there, all that good stuff. Excuse me a second. There. I had to pause the video and have a fit. Because this is going to go on for about another hour, but... oh, you know what? Well, this is still working. I put 2 more blocks in there. I want to make another sword. A better one. Oh, I tell you what, man. Let me give you guys some advice. Don't be stupid. Okay? Life isn't easy because we make it difficult. But I'm here to tell you right now, if you are in a bad situation, whether it's a relationship or a living situation or whatever, get out of it. Or make some changes to alleviate any stress you're going to incur. Because I'm telling you now, stress, this is why I have to clear my throat all the time. even though there's not actually anything there. Because I used to be under an incredible amount of stress, and it actually affected my health. So, don't do it. Make changes. Don't just put up, oh my. Gotta change gears here because, wow, look at this cave. Yeah, just don't eliminate stress from your life. It's going to happen whether you want it or not, but once it does happen and you identify it, get rid of it. Do whatever you need to do to alleviate the stress, because if you don't, you will have health problems. You say, well, Sorb, how can stress cause health problems? Because stress puts tension on your very soul, okay? The muscles, especially in your back and your neck. When you're stressed out, they get tense. And when they get tense, all the signals that go to your brain don't get there, and and you have tension. The tension causes problems as a result, and you start to suffer. It's not good. So if you have stress, get rid of it. Say, Sorb, that's easier said than done. I know that. I know it's a process. But don't just act like, well, I'll get used to it. That's the worst thing you could ever say. Well, I'll just get used to it. Because you're not going to get used to whatever's causing you the stress. It's just going to keep happening, and it's going to eat away at you, and then you're going to develop health problems that you didn't have before. I'm 28 years old, and I have erosion of the esophageal lining. 28, dude. If I develop esophageal cancer as a result, or ulcers, I won't live past 30. And it's because of the poor decisions I made to try to ignore or not deal with the stress that I was having a couple years back. They just tear you down. Now that I'm stress-free, kind of, I'm on the road to recovery. But I gotta see doctors, and I gotta spend a lot of money that I don't have. 'Cause I have insurance, but we know that only goes so far, and get into all that stuff. Yeah, I don't think there's any mobs except from spawners on hardcore mode. This is kind of disappointing. I'm still not going to count it out. But, yeah, I think mobs have been nerfed in this pre-release altogether. They're just not here. I have not seen one. I have not heard one. The only way I'm going to get them, I guess, is from a spawner. It's the only way I see it happen. Nice cave system, though. Really, really nice, you know, collection of waterfalls and everything. This is a cool time. So at least you get to see some of that. It's over here. Oh, okay. So I guess what I'm looking for now is an abandoned mine. That would be cool. Because then I can find the poison spiders. They call them cave spiders, but spiders are already in caves. Poison spiders. That's what they are. Sorry guys, this is just gonna keep happening. And it's bad enough I have that, but then my sinuses are trying to... Oh, hello, dungeon! Another zombie. We'll do that. Fire some arrows at him. Bam! Bam! Ooh, this was gonna take 3. Yeah, you're done. Let's see if I can bum rush him. Come on over here. Come and get some. Yeah! Wow, there's a lot of cave down here. Yeah! Whoa! You did. Wow. Alright, let's get rid of this. Maybe a zombie will appear and start attacking. They don't know what it's like to take damage. I don't think hardcore mode has been too well thought out yet. Like, yeah, I understand there's other ways to die. That's one of the reasons I made Pandora and, of course, Pandora 2. So that you can still die. Obviously not as frequently in the game, even though you if you play on peaceful, death's still an option. But man, are these caves are sweet. I can't wait to get over there. There's gotta be diamond there somewhere. Gotta be. Alright. But now, of course, with the lag I'm experiencing and all that, death is very possible. And now that answers that question, yes, your health does regenerate. Well, if I make the decision right now to assume that this is a mob-free adventure, of course, unless I find dungeons, then I'm going to treat it as if I'm not going to encounter any mobs. Like I'm on peaceful. Wow. Oh, is this a ravine? Down to the lava? That would be awesome if it was. That would be so... I think it is. What the heck kind of cave is this? Aren't you glad you tuned in? And also, what's going on with the water? Is it actually reflecting the lava like that? That's weird. Oh well. Aha! Here we are. The diamonds. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if we can get a few more. Maybe. Maybe. No, I don't think so. Not this time. So let's light this area up. And, yeah. See what we get. Got some lapis over in the corner there. Totally sweet. But that cave system over there, man, that has got to be explored. I don't know. I can't even see the ceiling. And if it's an underground ravine that's actually touching the bottom of the world, yeah, that's what's up. Of course, now I will have to make a watch because I'm not sure how to get out of here. I mean, I know how to get out, but I wonder if I'm going to do anything with redstone. Screw it. I'll wait. We did find diamonds. We found enough for a pick, too. That's even sweeter. It looks like we have a cave arm here. I'm trying to find some abandoned mines. Now, I know there's some over there too, in that ravine. There has to be. Oh, it's time to take a bite of our pork chop. Even though I could wait till I'm missing a few pieces of ham there, 'cause that's what it looks like. It looks like a ham bone. I'm not. I'm just gonna throw down. Got talking about Pandora 2 before. We have a thread on the MGI site right now, the web forum, that has screenshots. They're early screenshots, but they are screenshots for you to check out. And they are of the Aurora State Penitentiary. Holy crap, man. Yeah, this has to be a ravine. The Aurora State Penitentiary, where you are initially jailed for opening the nether portal in the first Pandora. So yeah, it's a cool place. But, oh, of course. You know what? Down here, that's not gonna work. Can't. I'll have to sacrifice this gold just to make this work. The idea is to build this over so I can collect these gold blocks. Oh no! Oh no! No! I'm dead. Gotta love that lag. Well, thanks for watching. Ironically enough, this happened at the end of the video. And if you guys want, I will do this again. So I will see you in the next video. And by the way, I want to give a shout out to Devil's Red the Elite for making my new YouTube channel background. It's awesome. You can check that out just by going to youtube.com/mygamersinsanity. And don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Like. Tell everybody about this. And we'll see you again. Thanks for watching. Deletion.